Let's talk about volcanoes. Let's talk about volcanoes. I haven't been to a volcano. Nisha's been to a volcano before. And I think it was Borneo in the South Pacific. I would love to go to a volcano. There was a bunch of volcanoes going off in Greenland? Iceland. Excuse me. But now we have 3 volcanoes going off right now simultaneously. 3 volcanoes are erupting simultaneously along Alaska's Ring of Fire, with geological experts monitoring their increasing strength. Check this story out. Pavlov, Great Sitkin, and Semisopochnyoi I can't do that last one. Volcanoes all remain under an orange threat level Friday, signaling that eruptions are underway and minor ash emissions have been detected. They sit along the remote Aleutian Islands, known as the Ring of Fire, so called because of the number of volcanoes that sit along a deep oceanic belt running under the islands. So far, none of the small communities near the volcanoes have been affected. Chris Thomas, a geologist with the Alaska Volcano Observatory, said on Thursday. Webcams on Thursday clearly showed an episodic low-level ash emissions from Pavlov, the volcano raising the most red flags out of the 3, prompting the observatory to raise the volcano's threat level from yellow, or exhibiting signs of unrest, to orange, my favorite color. The change of color signal was prompted by ash clouds, which were seen rising just above Pavlov's volcano, 8,261 feet summit, drifting about 6 miles, or 9.7 kilometers, to the south before dissipating. Here is an incredible image of that. This is the Pavlov volcano here, spewing ash. This is from 2016. He added that Pavlov is a very sneaky volcano due to its peak open system volcano, meaning that its magmatic plumbing system is open and magmas can move to the surface really fast, and it can start erupting almost with no warning. The nearest community to the volcano is Cold Bay, about 35 miles southwest of Pavlov, one of Alaska's most active volcanoes in the Aleutian Islands arc of active and dormant volcanoes. Pavlov is a snow and ice-covered stratovolcano in the southwestern end of the Alaskan Peninsula, nearly 600 miles southwest of Anchorage. Just like Mount Vesuvius, Pavlov is a peak open system volcano, which means that magma can move to the surface, and here it is right here. This is a picture of it. The volcano is approximately 7 kilometers in diameter. I guess that would be about 5.2 miles if I had to just make a rough estimate, and has active vents in the north and east sides close to the summit. Not too far away is another volcano, Pavlov's sister. The name of Pavlov comes from Russian, translating to Paul or Saint Paul. This volcano name is first published as Pavlovskoy Volcan, like Captain Lutke, a German-Russian navigator, in 1836. Pavlov last erupted in 2016, dropping some ash on another community near Nelson Lagoon. Another volcano set on orange alert by an observatory on Thursday also received reports from people in the community of Adak of a lava fountain at the summit. Is the Great Sitkin volcano. The reports were later confirmed by webcam. And here it is here, the eruption plumes from the Great Sitkin volcano. This is from August 4th. And then this is another shot from August 5th of the Sitkin. The fact that they just happened to walk outside and see it was really great, Wade Thomas said. He said if activity increases, Adak could get ashfall from Great Sitkin, located on an island just 27 miles away. The lava fountain is kind of unusual for Great Sitkin, but it's been fairly passive at this point, he said. Great Sitkin, a stratovolcano, is about 1,150 miles southwest of Anchorage, so really far out there. Semisopochnoy volcano, about 150 miles away, on an uninhabited island at the western end of the Aleutian Islands, has been erupting intermittently, and on Wednesday produced an ash cloud that went up about 10,000 feet into the air. And here it is. Semipochnoy. That's not that bad, right? Semisopochnoy. There we go. This is a picture of it from a distance. This is, what is this one? The observatory on Thursday received reports from people in the community of Adak, pictured. Okay, so this is Adak here. And this is the Great Sitkin in the background there. Here is an image of the peninsula that Andrew Lagoon, so this was receiving ash from the sky. The volcanic islands that make up the so-called Aleutian Arc are part of a horseshoe-shaped zone that can be traced along the rim of the Pacific Ocean, where many of the world's earthquakes and volcanic eruptions occur. This region, known as the Pacific Ring of Fire, is seismically and volcanically active because it's located at the boundaries of several tectonic plates that continually collide and mash together. While Pavlov, Great Sitkin, and Semisopochnoy are in remote parts of the Aleutian Islands, they can produce ash clouds that are hazardous for air travel. It's been at least 7 years since all three erupted simultaneously in Alaska, and the recent unrest has kept monitoring campaigns lively in the Alaskan Volcano Observatory. It can get going without much warning, Wade Thomas concluded. And here it is. This is basically the entire strip of the Aleutian. I think these are the Aleutian Islands down here. And then in figure 11, well, this is the whole Ring of Fire. I think they're down here, which is these islands. Then there's another great image here that shows, this is basically Canada and then the US. And this doesn't really have much to talk about. It's a 3D block diagram across North America showing a mantle tomography image reveals the slab unfolding method used to flatten the Farallon tectonic plate. By doing so, Fuston and Wu were able to locate the lost resurrection plate near Alaskan's Ring of Fire. Really interesting. So they don't really explain that part too well, but it is kind of cool to think about it.